Hey, good morning everybody and welcome to the vlog. I hope the start of your day is amazing, or whatever time you happen to be watching it. Push your problems aside because we're about to get busy here, and I love when things change here at the Reptarium, when we start upgrading and a bunch of animals are about to get upgraded to new enclosures. It's going to be a really fun day. You guys know I love this. So we're going to start with the green basilisks. You guys remember that I've been talking about how the basilisks have really gotten huge as this environment, and they're going to go into a big enclosure. Now the interesting thing is we have a male and two females in here, but we have a female in a cage on her own. So all four of those are going to go together. Hopefully they'll all get along. These guys have been raised up since babies together. The other girl hasn't. I don't think it'll be a problem, but we're going to move them over to a big 6-foot cage. Jessica's going to soup it up and make it look absolutely incredible, and these guys are going to get big and beautiful over there. This is a day I've been waiting for a long time. So what's the plan here, Jessica?
Well, I gotta first get everything cleaned out and sanitized because we had something in here before, but yep, so we'll clean it out. I'm gonna put a bunch of plants in here. I've got some real plants and some fake plants. I'm gonna mix it up. The more foliage you put with these guys, the more comfortable they're going to feel, so they're going to be out more. So I'm going to fill it up as much as possible with us still being able to see in there, and then we'll throw them in there.
That should be great. That should be great. And again, there's a waterfall that's in here too that's shut off right now just so that we can clean it out. So the waterfall is going to look cool. These guys are going to look so dope in here, and because they really do stay up on branches and stuff like that, people should be able to see them even from down here. So I'm excited the way this one's going to turn out. Jessica, it looks absolutely amazing. It really, this turned out better than I could have expected. That's why Jessica's the perfect person for the job. So that's awesome. Waterfall's going, everything. So now all we have to do is get the animals, put them in, and see what happens, and then introduce the other female in too. So let's go grab up some basilisks. As you guys have seen in the past, these guys are wicked fast. So we're going to definitely do one at a time. I'm not sure which one, whichever one I can grab. But let's see what we got. Oh, don't run away, please. Okay, I got a female here. Okay, I'm gonna shut this so it doesn't come. We'll get this. This will be the first female that goes into the cage. It's okay, little monkey. You're gonna be so happy. Can't wait to see what these guys look like. You guys know I love putting animals into new environments, especially something as cool as this. So let me see here. I'm gonna put it right like this. There you go, bud. Oh, look at that. Dude, already.
That looks cool, bro.
Doggy. That is amazing. All right, so let's go get the other two from that cage, and then we'll get the female from there, and hopefully they'll all get along really well. So let's go ahead and do that. Not gonna lie, that went really well. So I'm hoping that we don't lose any, because I keep thinking that I'm gonna go for one, and then it's gonna run away. Ah! It's okay. It's okay. Okay, little monkey. It's okay. This is the male, of course, beautiful. And once he gets in your hand, he calms down pretty well. You can see I'm not even having to hold him now. So this is gonna be cool. And hopefully they'll actually chill out in this new environment as well, and we can start interacting with them more too. Because I mean, let's face it, if you could come into the Reptarium and hold something like this, oh my God, would that be cool. All right, so this female hasn't even moved. Now we're gonna go ahead and put this male up here. Go ahead, buddy. Oh, man. I tell you what, seriously, when I first got these guys as little teeny tiny babies, this is the vision I had. Of course, we were originally going to put them in Sriracha and Tabasco's enclosure, but I think the waterfall and everything here, the dark backdrop, this is really even way better than I could have expected. Look at that right there. Unbelievable. Oh my God. Okay, so we'll go get that last female from that enclosure, and then we'll introduce the other female, and that'll be the first time these guys have been together, so hopefully it goes well. All right, last female.
Not bad.
I tell you what, this one is actually the most chill of all of them. I mean, it's kind of a runner, but it's not trying to bite me at all. And then again, as soon as it kind of settles in, totally good. Now it opens its mouth. What a cheeky monkey. There you go. There you go. Right there. And it disappeared into the forest. Look at the male over here on the wall. That is so cool. Oh, and there goes that female just jumping up. They have so much room now. They're going to be so happy. So let's get that last female that came from another enclosure, put it in, and we'll keep an eye on them for just, you know, the next half hour or so. Make sure they get along. They should be fine because 2 males may be dominant, but the extra female shouldn't be a problem at all. This girl's been pretty chill. We've taken her out a handful of times, and she's actually probably a little bit better than the other ones, to be totally honest with you. Maybe it's just that she was alone or whatever the case. Whoop. But she seems, because she's really pretty. For a female, look at the color on this girl. So let's hope she gets along with the other ones. They're about the same size, so I think they'll get along fine. And again, about a year from now, maybe we'll get lucky and this male will breed these females. Let's see what she does. There you go, girl. Look, it's almost perfect size. Just see how they interact a little bit. They don't seem to really care, but look at, I mean, it's just wild how they're just zipping around here. I tell you what, guys, this is it's exactly what I was hoping for. I mean, just take a look at that. We've got 1, 2, 3 females. The males up on top here. They are gonna love this. This is so cool. So I think the last thing we have to do is I think Jessica's gonna put some isopods in to make this bioactive. So just to make this again bioactive, what are we adding?
Yeah, I've got some dwarf white isopods that have been breeding with some geckos I've been keeping next door. So I'm just gonna throw a bunch in there. And they should breed and like help clean up the enclosure because these guys poop a lot.
They do poop a lot, yeah. If we could have this bioactive to where the cleaner bugs do most of the cleaning, it's going to help us out a lot. So just throw them in there and that's it, right?
Pretty much.
All right,
just gonna
perfect.
throw them in and mix them up. And then I'll throw some leaf litter and stuff in there to get them started too.
Perfect. And there it is, done. Great job, Jessica. This looks beautiful, absolutely wonderful. I love Mata turtles. Obviously, this guy is super cool, but I'll be honest with you, it's about to get moved off for the little bit. But basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this in the back. We're gonna raise it up. These guys can literally get like 3, 4 times this size. So for the next, 6, 8 months or so, we're just gonna be feeding this guy up. In the meantime, we've really wanted to bring over Chopsticks, the 2-headed turtle, as well as the caramel snow red-eared slider, Valdemar. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill up this water a little bit. We've cleaned the entire tank up. We're going to get a little bit more water in here, and then we're going to move over the turtles. I know that although I'll be missing this little guy on display, people are going to love the 2-headed turtle, and that snow caramel is super cool too. So let's just go ahead and fill a little bit more water up, and again, things are changing here. So Chopsticks and Valdemar have been actually shop pets over here at BHB. I know Beth is going to be bummed because every day she comes in and takes care of them, but they're definitely ready for an upgrade. We just wanted to get them big enough where we felt they could go over to the Reptarium and thrive. As you guys know, baby 2-headed turtles can be really delicate. Definitely at that size where I think that they're both ready to come over. I mean, take a look at how big Chopsticks has gotten already. I mean, they are absolutely amazing. So let's go ahead next door and release these 2 monkeys, and hopefully they do really well. Beth, are you okay with me taking your little pets?
You weren't even gonna let me say goodbye?
You can say goodbye. You can come visit them every day. Actually, I've got news for you. Every day you get to go to the Reptarium and feed them.
Oh, good. Okay, big boys. No, this is what they've been training for. So
sometimes
to
you
get
gotta,
next door, this is what they've been growing up for.
You gotta grow them up and let them go, Beth.
Gotta let
you know
them
what
go.
I mean? Gotta set them free.
Bye, Chopsticks.
So with some new negotiation from Beth here, she lobbied to see if we could keep Valdemar over here for a little bit longer. Just a little. So we're just going to bring Chopsticks over, and we'll leave Valdemar here so that Beth is happy.
He needs to bulk up a little more.
Okay, a little
Just
more.
a little more. Then you pick.
Okay, sounds good. So let's go ahead and take Chopsticks over. And I do think Chopsticks is going to really love this new environment. Obviously, it's much larger, a lot more space, and I guess now that he's going to be solo, he's going to have all the food to himself. He has a little log to kind of crawl on if he wants to, as well as that ledge over there. There's UV light in here, basking light, all the things that turtles need. So I am excited to see what people are going to think the next time we're open. I know that this has been a big hit every time I brought him over, so I'm excited. Let's go ahead and put him into his new enclosure and just see him swim. The next thing we're doing is actually we set up this enclosure here for a scaleless corn snake. We're actually naming that Loki. Obviously we have Joker, of course, the villain from a DC comic, and now we have Loki from Marvel villain. I realize that it's kind of corny, but after all, it is a corn snake. Again, I love days like today because there's a lot of moving parts, and we're giving the animals better environments, and that's what it's all about here. So today has been a really fun day. We're actually going to take my girl Helen here, of course, the no-eyed albino ball python. Love this girl, but she is starting to get a little bit big. And, you know, we're going to go ahead and upgrade her cage. Then we're going to move an albino high white California king snake into this enclosure once we break it down, redecorate it, and stuff like that. So over here, they're actually breaking down the cage that the basilisk was in right over here. And then Jessica's going to go ahead and decorate that cage up for Helen so that it's good there. And then Helen can move over here. So again, lots of cages getting switched around today. It's going to be amazing at the end of the day. All right, Jay, you ready?
Yep.
All right, let's go get the corn snake and the king snake, right?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. And here comes Loki. Let's see. Oh my gosh, that's a beautiful one too. Look at the striping on that. Really kind of chill too.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's chill
Oh, that's
already.
gonna be cool.
He's awesome.
Kids are gonna love this one. So all right, let's release him into his habitat. There you go, buddy. Oh my God, love it. Oh my God.
There he goes.
That's gonna be cool. Again, little snakes like that, you know kids love that because Midnight, our Mexican black king snake, people love it. And of course, we still have the albino high white black and white Cal King that's coming over as well. I always find it interesting with Helen because obviously she doesn't have eyes, so I think it's interesting how she can figure out where everything was. When I put her in that original enclosure and there was that terracing, I found it really strange that she knew where all the terraces were pretty quickly. I'm sure that's just because of the Jacobson's organ and her smell with her tongue that got her there, because the heat pitch wouldn't work, right? Because it's all the same temperature, more or less. So it'll be interesting to see how she likes this enclosure and where she spends her time. She certainly is going to have a lot more room, which will be really good because she is getting big, and it's also nice to have her kind of over on this side so people over here can take out another animal, right? So there it is. Helen is in her new cage, and then the Cal King comes in there, and then I think we may actually be done for the day. Okay, so what's this name?
Her name's Luna.
Her name is Luna?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's weird. I wouldn't. I guess Midnight Luna. It's kind of making sense. It's making sense. Of course, Jessica redid this cage here. That looks absolutely beautiful for Luna. So let's do it. Are you gonna miss her, Ashley?
Yeah,
Ashley's been raising her up for the last, several months. So wow, it looks so good in there, doesn't it?
It does look good.
Oh my gosh. So there's a couple new little tiny. Oh, now it just burrowed right away. So now there's a couple new little snakes that people can hold here at the Reptarium. Again, I love days like today when animals get new environments, bigger environments. It's gonna be cool to just see how they react. I can't wait to see how Chopsticks does over there. Just all the animals. It's gonna be really, really cool. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, this playlist, it would help me if you watch a few videos on that. Up here, you can subscribe to my podcast channel. That would really be appreciative. On this side, please get me to 3 million subs, so hit that subscription button. Turn your post notifications on. Remember, have an absolutely wonderful day. Be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you tomorrow.